All clear? Okay, great. Okay, so let's start today's topic now. The first thing that we do today is let's revise what we have learned yesterday. Okay, so for the first 10 minutes, let's give 10 minutes to what we have learned yesterday. Let's revise that. Then I will open the room for questions and answers. And then we'll continue with the topic. Okay. Now, so yesterday we tried to understand where are the unfilled orders. Okay, we tried to understand where are the unfilled orders. So we have not understood that fully completely, but we have somewhere at this we have touched a little bit on that concept. Okay, we have touched a little bit on that concept, but we have not covered the entire concept. Now, so chart, what does a chart represent? A chart represent filled orders in the markets. The candles that we see are the filled candles, and the conventional technicals, they say charts represent price movement through time, since the vertical axis measures price and the horizontal axis corresponds to time. So on the vertical axis, if we see on the vertical axis, it's the price, and on the horizontal axis, it's the time. So we have seen that on the price chart yesterday. Now, what our definition is, the Online Trading Academy's definition says, charts represent filled orders through time. Our job as supply and demand traders is to find the greatest stack of unfilled orders. Now, on the charts, we see the filled orders, the orders wherein the buyers and sellers have already met. Okay. On the charts, we see the buyers and sellers have already met. So the data points that we see there, the buyers and sellers have already met. Okay. Now our job is to find the unfilled orders. So the unfilled orders is hidden somewhere inside the filled orders, and that is something that is our task to identify. Now, charts represent filled orders in a market. Now, opposite of what we need. So it's like, it's like a negative. Okay, it's like a negative. So when we click a picture, it's the inverse picture that is printed on the negative. And when we develop it on the piece of paper, the actual picture is seen to us. Okay, so the picture is somewhere hidden in that negative, right? The picture is somewhere, the actual picture is hidden somewhere in that negative, and when we develop, we get the actual picture. Now these are I'm so sorry, these are some of the tools that you see it on the Trade Tiger platform. The demand and supply tool I've shown you, date, price chart, time interval. So we have seen all this, right? No issues with this? Yes, we have seen all this. Now, these are the different time frames. I've told you guys to take a screenshot of this. I don't know how many of you have taken the screenshot of this. If you have not already, then please take a screenshot of this. Okay. So in hourly income, we will use 75, 15 and 5 minutes. On daily income, we will use daily 75 and 15 minutes. Weekly income, we will be using weekly, daily 125 and 75 minutes. And monthly income, we will be using monthly, weekly and daily charts. There is a print screen button on your keyboard, Shindeji. There is a print screen. It's written PRTSC. That's the print screen button on your keyboard. Any issues with the audio video here, guys? Vishal, any issues with the audio video? No, right? Okay. No video? Vishal, no video? Okay, no issues. Okay. Okay. So these are the different time frames. These are the different time frames that we use it on the on the price chart. So these are the different time frames that we will be using while analyzing, depending upon the type of trader we are. Okay, depending upon the type of trader we are, we will be using these certain time frames. Now, these are some of the charts here: weekly, daily, 15 minutes, and 5 minutes. Now, candlesticks give us the immediate result of supply and demand equation. Yes, because when we see demand, when we see candlesticks, now guys, there are other type of charts as well. No audio. No audio. Am I audible, friends? Okay. Yes. So there are other type, guys. I am checking the audio and the video again and again, because there are certain participants who come up with this query. Okay. So it's actually it's actually not, it's actually, the problem is, we are using this internet right now, and there might be some internet connectivity from my end, problem some from my end as well as from your end. So I'm not clear whether the problem is from my end or the problem is from your end, and that's the reason I regularly check the audio and the video here, so that if everyone it's having not if no one is having a problem here, then there might be some one or two participants who might be facing issues, but then it's on their part. Okay, it's on their part. Okay, so yeah, Suyogji, I know it breaks my link as well, more than you. It breaks my link. Okay. But this is something which I don't understand. Okay. I cannot understand this, because I don't know whether the internet problem is from my end or it's from your end. Okay. So some or the other participants, they keep on putting no audio or no video, then I have to ask for a audio check or a technical check. Okay, so let's try not to break the link. Let's try and continue here. Okay, so candlestick give us the immediate result of the supply and demand equation. Now, if you see guys, we have other types of charts as well. Okay, we have line chart, we have bar chart, we have candlestick chart. Now, candlesticks give you a more clear view. Why? Because candlesticks, first of all, it's a 3D chart. Okay, candlesticks is a 3D chart. We see the 3 dimensions on a candlestick chart, which we cannot see it on the line chart, which we cannot see it on the bar chart. Okay, along with the prices moving up or down, we are also able to see human emotions on the candlestick charts, and that's the reason it's very clear when we analyze analyze demand and supply. When we apply demand and supply theory on the candlestick chart, it gives us a very clear view on the charts. Now, we use candlesticks to give us a more detailed and precision based entries and exits. Okay, now this is how a candle is formed. Okay, this is how a candle is formed. So it's high, open, high, low, and close. These are the 4 data points that we use to form a candle. So if it is a 5 minutes candle, so it will be the open, high, low, close in a 5 minutes time frame. If it is a 15 minutes candle, then open, high, low, close in a 15 minutes time frame. That's how we form the candles here. So I've told you yesterday, if open is lesser than close, if open is lesser than the close, it will be a green candle. It will be a rally candle. Okay, it will be a rally candle. And if open is greater than the close, then it will be a drop candle. Yes. Now, secondly, this is your body. Body is the difference of open and close. Okay, the difference of open and the close is the body of the candle. The difference of open and close is the body of the candle, and the difference of high and low, the difference of high and the low is the range of candles. So if I talk about range here, please note this down, okay, on your notebooks. Please note this down. Range is the difference of high minus low. Okay, and body is the difference of open minus close. Please note that the values here will always be positive. Okay, always take the values as positive. Okay, because sometimes when you minus open from when you minus close from open, it will give you a negative figure in case of this drop candle. Okay, in case of drop candle, because open is higher than the close. So if you minus close from open, it will give you a negative figure, but we need not to take the negative figure. We always be taking a positive figure here. Clear, friends? Please note this down. This is very, very important and you need to remember this. So range is the difference of high and low, and body is the difference of open and close, and we always have to take a positive figure here. Clear, everyone? Please give me a check. Please give me a check. Is this clear to everyone? Okay. Now, we have seen the shadows here, the body and the shadows, the wicks or the tails here. Now, I've told you yesterday, if you remember, the prices did try to make this high here. The prices did try to make this higher because this is an dearer price, right? This is an expensive price because the prices are trading on the high, right? It's an expensive price here. So when the prices are expensive, what the sellers will do? The sellers will try to sell here, isn't it? The sellers will try to sell expensive, isn't it? The sellers will try to sell here. Now here the sellers will be more than the number of buyers here, and what will happen? The price will not sustain at a expensive rate and the price will go down. Similarly, when the price touches this low point, now this is the cheaper rate here, isn't it? This is the cheaper rate here, and the buyers will try to take the opportunity and the buyers will try to go long at this point. The buyers will become more than the number of sellers, and what will happen? The prices will again shoot back. The prices will again come up. And that's how these wicks are formed. These are also called shadows. These are also called tails. Clear, everyone? How these shadows are formed here? Clear to you guys? Because this is very, very important, guys. Understand this. Yes or no? Please give me a check. Market participant who lowers the prices or who pushes the prices on a higher side is the market participants. Market participants are the buyers and the sellers. Okay. No, I have not spoken about wicks here. Pratapji, I have not talking about, okay. I've not spoken about the wicks here. Okay. Wicks is volatility. Okay. Wicks is volatility, and we'll explain it later. Okay. We'll explain it later. Can you please explain the difference between wick and body? Okay. Wick, here the prices could not sustain. Okay. Mr. Chandra, the prices could not sustain at this level, and hence the prices have come down here. Similarly, the prices could not sustain at the lower level and the prices have come up. Okay. Now here, this is the body. Body means the prices opened at a rate and closed at a rate. So the difference of open and close will give you the body. open and close will give you the body, whereas the high and the low will give you the range of the candle. Getting my point? Okay. Now, here, what has happened here? The prices opened at this rate, and if the prices go up, prices open at this rate, and if the prices go up, it will create a green candle. And if the prices open here and if they come down, it will create a drop candle, because the prices have come down, right? The prices have come down, and that's the reason it will be a drop candle here. Now, price chart helps us identify and quantify crucial components for successful timing and speculation. Now, demand. What is a demand? So, if you remember, we have learned about law of demand, isn't it? Law of demand. What is law of demand? A price level in the market where demand exceed the supply, right? Where the number of buyers are more than the number of sellers. This is where the prices stop falling and turn higher. So prices are coming like this. Now at this point, the buyers are more than the number of sellers here, because it's a cheaper rate, and the prices take a U-turn from this level and they start moving upwards. Similarly, supply, a price level in a market where sellers, so it's nothing but law of supply, isn't it? Law of supply, a price level in a market where supply exceeds demand, which means sellers are more than the number of buyers. And what's happening here? The prices are moving here, and it's coming at an expensive rate here, isn't it? It's coming at an expensive rate here, and from this level, the prices take a U-turn and they again come down, because the number of sellers are more than the number of buyers here. Clear, everyone? And the third thing that we see it on the price chart is human emotions. Now, human emotions of fear and greed are clearly seen on the price chart if you know what you are looking for. Okay, so soon you will learn to see all the three on the price chart. So demand, supply, and the human emotions. As we go along, we will try and go more in detail. Okay, so now our buying and selling decisions, we have seen this. Our buying and selling decisions are based on all of these factors, isn't it? Our buying and selling decisions are based on all of these factors. So they are nothing but they create a perception. Okay, they create a perception, and on the basis of those perception, we take the buying and selling decisions. So thoughts and perceptions here, action, buy or sell. Similarly, we have seen here we have 4 buyers, we have 2 sellers. First buyer got the quantity executed. Now we have 300 buyers here. We have 300 buyers here, but we have 0 sellers here. What will happen? The prices will under pressure because the buyers are more than the number of sellers here, isn't it? The buyers are more than the number of sellers. So what will happen? As a result, the price will be under pressure and the price will start moving upwards. So the origin of motion or change in price is an equation where one of the 2 competing forces. What are the 2 competing forces, guys? What are the 2 competing forces in the market? Everyone, please tell me. What are the 2 competing forces in the market? The buyers and the sellers. Absolutely, the buyers and the sellers. So buyers and the sellers are the 2 competing forces in the market. So at a particular point, if buyers go 0, if the buyers are 0, what will happen to the price? The prices will come down. And at a point, if the sellers are 0, what will happen? The prices will start moving upwards. Yes? Now, any questions, any queries? Let me open the room for questions and answers. So any questions till this point, guys? Any questions till this point? We have covered till this point yesterday, right? Sometimes open and close values are the same, Rekhaji. Then you will find a candle somewhat like this. It's a plus sign candle. Okay, the candle will be like this. Okay, any more questions here? The wicks are only line, but body is a rectangle. It's because of no, Chandraji. No, Chandraji. Now, what is volume, Chandraji? If you try and understand here, what is volume? Volume is the buying and selling. Buying and selling, the order execution creates volume, isn't it, Chandraji? The quantity, right? The quantity that got executed will show you the volume, isn't it? Now, if the prices have gone on the top, if the prices have hit a high level, it has hit the high level because the buyers and sellers have met till that point, isn't it? If the prices are moving up to that point, if the prices are moving till this point, which means the order have got executed till this point, isn't it? Getting my point, Mr. Chandra? The orders have got executed till this point, or the orders have got executed till this lowest point. Yes? So it's not because of the volume, okay? It's not because of the volume. Now, the prices opened at a particular rate, let's suppose 100, and the prices closed at, let's suppose 90. So this body will be of 10 rupee here, or the 10 points. Now, why it is rectangle? Why it is rectangle? I'll tell you why it is rectangle. It's the way it has, it's shown here. Okay, it's the way it is shown here. Now, if you see a bar chart, how a bar chart looks like. Okay, let me just show you a bar chart here. This is a bar chart. It shows you the same information. Okay, it shows you the same information. Whereas this is a candle chart. Now, what is the difference? It's just the difference of the shape here. That's it. It's the way it is represented here. Okay, it's the way it is represented here. That's all. Share price up and down is decided by buyers and sellers. Okay, there may be many buyers and sellers. Okay, who exactly decide the price change? Whosoever is strong, Naveen ji. If the buyers are strong, the prices will go up. If the sellers are strong, the prices will go down. Okay, now you can't find a data that which exact buyer is moving the price. You will not be able to get that data from anywhere, because that data is not available. Okay, if the data is not available, I can only say, if I see this candle here, I can only say, if I see this candle here, this red candle, are you with me, Naveen ji? Please concentrate here. It's clear to you? Yes. So as far as this candle is concerned, I can only say that sellers were in charge of this candle, isn't it? Sellers were in charge of this candle because the prices have dropped. Yes. Now, similarly, this candle, if I see this candle, I can only say that the buyers were in charge of this candle because the prices have gone up. Getting my point, everyone here? Yes, absolutely, Premchandji. Only the big investors can change the price. Okay. Difference between big trade and big trade plus, it's just the difference of the leverage, Rekhaji. Okay, just the difference of the leverage. What blue candle indicates, as of now, just ignore these blue candles. Okay, let me just remove them. Okay, as of now, just ignore these blue candles. Okay, I've mistakenly activated an indicator here. Okay, just ignore this. I'll come to that as well. Leverage means number of times you are getting the money. Okay, now leverage means if you have 10,000 rupees in your account, and if you are able to trade worth rupees 1 lakh, if you are able to take trade worth rupees 1 lakh here, who is providing you that 90,000? Sher Khan is providing you that 90,000. Okay, Yogita ji, Sher Khan is providing that 90,000. Okay, so that 90,000 is nothing but the leverage. From the candlesticks chart, we get real time filled orders. what we need to see, how much of the orders of for buy or sell are pending, so that when there is a when pending, so that when there is a seller or buyer, price will go up or down. No, Jayaramji, no, we cannot predict what will happen in the next candle. Okay, now see here, the prices have gone up here, right, Jayaramji? The prices have gone up from this level. From this level, the prices have gone up to this level. Okay, nobody would have come up with a possible outcome here that the prices will gap down the next day, or the prices will come down the next day. Nobody can do that. Okay, nobody can do that. It's all about the markets. It's all about the markets. Okay, candles also give us actual volumes. No, candles doesn't give you volumes. You have to check the volume separately, Rekha ji. Okay, you have to check the volume separately, like this. This is the volume here. Okay, these bars, can you see the lines on the bottom? These are the volumes here. Okay, open and close we need to consider at the end of the day, and open is considered on the start of the day. Yes, absolutely. But Maithili Ji, it depends upon the chart that you are checking. If I'm checking the daily chart, then obviously yes, it should be at the end of the day. We should consider that candle at the end of the day. Now, if you see here, Maithili Ji, just concentrate here. Now, this candle. As of now, this is the live candle, isn't it? This is the live candle, right? Yes or no, Maithili ji? This is today's candle, everyone. Yes. Now, as of now, the open will not change. Understand this. The open is already, the markets have already opened at 9:15. Now, the open will not change. The other three components can change: low, high, and close. The other three components can change, but open now will not change. Okay, and at 3:30 you will also get the close as well as the final high and the final low. So at 3:30 you will be getting all the rest of the three components. You will be getting the rest of the three components. Getting my point, Maithili ji? Is this clear to you? Maithili ji, that's not fair. You know, you are thanking Vishal, but I have given you a nice explanation. That's not fair. Maithili ji, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm just kidding. Don't worry. I mentioned you and Vishal. Okay, no, you haven't mentioned me. No, that's wrong, Maithili ji. You have not mentioned me. You just said thank you, Vishal. Got it. And thanks, Vishal. So you have not mentioned me. Okay, anyways, guys, I'm just joking. Okay, so have you understood the concept here, guys? That's the important part. Okay, that's the important part. Arey, guys, that's absolutely fine. No need not to thank me. Okay. 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 File falls buy and sale. Sometimes they buy in one exchange and sell. Yes, you can do that, Rekha ji. Okay, but that's not a false buy and sell. False buy and sell, it's a different thing. Okay, Rekha ji, that's not it. That's a different thing. False buy and sell. How to know in the volume which is high, which is highest, buy or sell? Sachin ji, for that you have to first of all, the point is we need not to check the volumes here. Okay, we need not to check. Why? I'll give you the reason. Because the volumes that you check is the volume of the executed orders. Okay, is the volume of the filled orders. We are interested in unfilled orders and not the filled orders. Getting my point? So as of now, avoid volumes, because that is something which is not relevant as of now. Okay, that is something which is not relevant. Volumes are irrelevant here because we are interested in unfilled orders, not the filled orders. Okay, now I hope it's clear to everyone. Let's proceed with let's continue with the topic, right? Let's continue with the topic now. Yes or no, friends? Let's continue with the topic. Okay. Yes. Great. Now, candlesticks, they give us the immediate result of supply and demand equation. Okay. But not every candle is the same. Now, if you see here, can you see every candle is of same shape and size? Every candle is of same shape and size? No, every candle is of different shape and size, isn't it? Every candle is of a different shape and size. Okay, yes. So, but not every candle is same. But not every candle is same. Now, let's see. So, some candles represent accumulation of orders. Okay, some candle represents accumulation of orders while others show consumed orders. So there are two types of candles. Candle number one candle will show you the accumulation of orders, that the orders are potentially being accumulated. And the other type of candles will show you the consumed orders. Now let's see this. So the first type of candle that we see here on the chart is base candle. Now what are base candles? Base candles are these candles imply that supply and demand is balanced. Okay, supply. So when supply and demand will be balanced, guys? Tell me. When will the supply and demand be balanced? When will be the supply and demand be balanced, guys? Tell me, yes or no? Tell me, guys. Absolutely. No, Damoji, not consolidation. I'm not talking about the consolidation, but supply and demand will be balanced when the number of buyers are equal to the number of sellers, isn't it? When the number of buyers are equal to the number of sellers, then you will have the supply and demand balanced. Okay, now when the number of buyers are equal to the number of sellers, what will happen to the price? The price will go up, the price will go down, or the price will remain sideways? The price will remain same, the price will remain sideways, isn't it? Agree to this point? Right? Now, as per law of demand and law of supply, if the buyers are more, the prices will go up. If the sellers are more, the prices will go down. But what if the buyers and sellers are equal? If the buyers and sellers are equal, what will happen? The prices will not move, it will consolidate. Okay, so it will be like this. It will consolidate in a narrow range, isn't it? Yes, clear everyone? The markets will be flatter. Okay, yes. Now the second type of candles that we see here is the leg candles. Okay, so this is 1, this is 2. So leg candles, the greatest imbalance between supply and demand is found at the origin of the leg candles. Okay, yes. Now base candles show you accumulation. Yes, I'll explain with an example. Hang on. Okay, I'll explain with an example. Just hang on. Okay, now, absolutely yes. First, understand the concept. Okay, and then we'll go on to the charts. Now, base candle means accumulation. Why accumulation? Because the prices are moving sideways. And we know, as per the law of demand and law of supply concept, that if the prices are sideways, which means buyers and sellers are almost equal, and there is a fight going on between the buyers and the sellers, isn't it? There is a fight which is going on between the buyers and sellers, and no one is a clear winner here, isn't it? No one is a clear winner here, and the fight is going on between the buyers and sellers. No one is a clear winner. Yes. Similarly, Similarly, in the leg candles, the greatest imbalance between supply and demand is found at the origin of the leg candles. Now, leg candles are like this. Okay, leg candles are like this. Okay, so here in the leg candles, what you will find? You will find an imbalance, which means either the sellers will more or the buyers will be more. Okay, either the sellers are more or the buyers will be more. Yes, it will be having big bodies. It will be having big bodies. Now, in the base candles, the bodies will be relatively smaller, whereas in the leg candles, the bodies of the candle will be relatively bigger. Okay, will relatively be bigger. So now in the leg candles, you will have an imbalance between the buyers and the sellers, and it is found at the origin of the leg candles. Now, institutions. Now, what do you think? Who can move the prices? What do you think? Who can move the prices? First of all, before you answer this question, okay, before you answer, hang on, guys. Before you answer this question, let me ask one more question here. Let me ask one more question. What is the maximum order size that you have put into the market? Maximum order that you have put into the maximum number of shares you have put into the market. Tell me. Nikita Savanji says 50,000. Also, tell me the name of the stock, Nikita ji. Okay, no, I'm talking about the quantity. I'm talking about the quantity. Okay, Nikita ji, quantity I'm talking about. Yes, so it will be 1,500, 5,000, 10,000 maximum, right? Right, maximum 10,000. That's the maximum quantity that we have put into the markets, isn't it, guys? That's the maximum quantity that we have put into the markets. Do you think 10,000, if I put 10,000 quantities, will I be able to move the prices? Will I be able to move the prices if I just put 10,000 quantities into the market? Not possible, right? Not possible. Now, if I put 50 lakh quantity into the market, if I put 50 lakhs quantity into the market, now will I be able to move the prices? Now will I be able to move the prices? Yes, right? We will be able to move the prices. With 50 lakh quantity, I will be able to move the prices, isn't it? Now, tell me one thing. Who has that capacity to put 50 lakh quantity into the market? Who has that capacity to put 50 lakh quantity into the market? The institutions. Okay, now it is said that institutions are not price chasers. They don't chase price. Now, I have seen institution trading desk. Okay, I have seen institution trading desk, and there, if you happen to get chance to see a institution trading desk, you will see that institutions always place orders in a range, and that it's not a very huge range, it's a very narrow range. So let's suppose if it is a 100 rupee stock, they will give a range of 100 to 102. In this 2 rupee range, the broker who's dealing with the FII order, the broker who's dealing with the institution order, have to buy 50 lakh quantity here. Do you think it's possible for the broker to get the entire 50 lakh quantity in this 2 rupee range? Do you think it's feasible? Do you think it's feasible that in this 2 rupee range 50 lakh quantity will get executed? No. No, it's difficult. It's very difficult, right? Now, so what will happen here? The order will get partly executed, isn't it? The order will get partly executed. Yes, the order will get partly executed. Now let's suppose in this 100 to 102 range, let's suppose 10 lakh quantity got executed. Okay. In this 100 to 102 rupee range, 10 lakh quantity got executed. Now, after that 10 lakh quantity got executed, how many quantities we are still left with at the same range? It's a simple maths. Tell me, guys. At this 100 to 102 rupee range, how many quantities are still left? 40 lakhs quantity, right? So 40 lakh order is still pending. Yes, 40 lakh order is still pending. Now, when the 40 lakh order is still pending, what do you think? The buyers are more or the sellers are more here? The buyers are more or the sellers are more here? It's a 40 lakh buy order which is still pending. It's a 40 lakh buy order which is still pending, right? The buyers are clearly no rocket science here, isn't it? Anyone can guess it. 40 lakh buy quantities is still pending. Now, as per law of demand, what will happen to the price? What will happen to the price? The prices will start moving upwards. So for the first 10 lakh quantity which is getting executed, the price will trade in a 100 to 102 rupee range, isn't it? The price will trade in a 100 to 102 rupee range for the first 10 lakh quantities. Yes or no, everyone? Yes. And as soon as the sellers go zero at this level, and still we have buyers available, and still we have 40 lakh buyers available, what will happen to the price? The prices will shoot up. Isn't it? That's what will happen. Am I making sense here? Pure logic here. Am I making sense here, friends? Yes? Are you able to understand here? Now, till the time this is happening, which kind of candles will form? Till the time this is happening, which kind of candles will form? Tell me. Till the time the prices are trading between 100 and 102, which kind of candles will form? Base candles, isn't it? Base candles will form. And as soon as the price shoots up, now which kind of candles will form? Now which kind of candles will form? Now leg candles will form, isn't it? Because here now we can see an imbalance in the buyers and sellers, isn't it, guys? What does leg candle tells you? Leg candles tells you the greatest imbalance between supply and demand is found at the origin of the leg candles. Now here there is an imbalance between the buyers and sellers, and now the leg candles will form. Are we guys together here at this point? Are we guys together here at this point? Yes or no? Yes? No, Sachinji, no. You will not be able to identify that. Okay? Sachinji, you will not be able to identify that. Because it might happen, Sachinji, that all of the 50 lakh order might not be there into the system. Whosoever is placing the order might be placing in part by part, no? Getting my point? So it's difficult to identify that. How base, Yogita ji? How base? Because here the supply and demand is in balance. The prices are trading in a range 100 to 102. Okay, prices are trading in a range 100 to 102, and hence the prices are here for the first 10 lakh orders. For the first 10 lakh orders that got executed, the prices are trading in a range. Getting my point, Yogita ji? The prices are trading in a range, and hence base candles are getting formed. Okay, now let's go to an example and understand this on the example. Now, here just one more thing. Okay, just one more thing. Institutions are not chasing price. What does this mean? Why institutions don't chase price? There is a logic behind it. Now, when I am putting a 50 lakh order, guys, I'm putting a 50 lakh order, and From here, from 102, the prices go up to 105. The prices go up to 105. If I have placed a 500 quantity order, if I have placed a 500 quantity order, and if I, instead of buying at 102, I buy it at 105, what difference it created to me? 3 rupees, which means additional 1500 rupee cost, additional 1500 cost added to my cost, additional 1500 rupees added to my cost, isn't it, guys? A 1500 rupees added to my cost, my initial cost. Yes. But if I have placed a 50 lakh quantity here, if I have placed a 50 lakh quantity, and if I try to buy it at 105, if I try to buy it at 105, what is the difference here to my cost price? A 3 rupee difference will come to 40 lakh multiplied by 3, or 50 lakh multiplied by 3. A 3 rupee change will add 1.5 crore additional cost, isn't it? A 3 rupee change will add 1.5 crore to my cost, which is expensive, isn't it? Which will be expensive. Hence, institution will never chase price. Institutions will wait for their prices, for the prices to come to their level, and hence they will never chase price. Getting my point, guys? Why the institutions don't chase price? Everyone? Yes, because it will add on to their cost. They don't chase anything. They are price makers, and that's the reason, Vishalji, they are called price makers, not price chasers. They make the price, they decide the price. Okay, now let's go on to the trade tiger and let's try and see this. Okay, now which type of a candle is this? Which type of a candle is this, guys? It's a base candle. It's a small bodied candle. It's a base candle. Yes, it's a base candle. Now, can you see a price movement here? Can you see a huge price movement here in this candle? Can you see a huge price movement in this candle? Yes or no? No, I can't see a huge price movement in this candle. Now compare this. Now see this candle. These two candles. Can you see a price movement here? A huge price movement here? This is Bajaj Finance. This is Bajaj Finance stock. Okay, this is Bajaj Finance stock. The prices have moved in this candle. The prices was moving in a range of 20 points. The prices have moved in a range of 20 points. Whereas in this candle, the prices have moved in a range of 24 points. And in this candle, the prices have moved in a range of almost 80 points. Yes? Getting my point here? Getting my point here? So what has happened here? What has happened here in this candle? Accumulation. The prices were getting accumulated here. The prices were getting accumulated here, or the orders are getting accumulated here. And what happened? Because here the number of sellers were more than the number of buyers here. sellers are greater than the number of buyers, isn't it? At this candle, for first few orders, the buyers and sellers kept on fighting. Okay, for the first few orders, that the buyers and sellers kept on fighting. And after that, who has won the game here? The sellers have won the game here, or the buyers have won the game here? The sellers have won the game here, or the buyers have won the game here? The sellers have won the game here. The sellers have won the game here. Now, if I just mark this as my yes, what has happened here? See this. After the prices come up to this level again, when the prices come up to this level again, what happened? See here, what happened? Prices came down from this level, and when it again came up to this level, again the prices came down, isn't it? Again the prices came down. Why? Because the number of sellers are more than the number of buyers here, and a institution is sitting here, and an institution is sitting here with a sell order. An institution is sitting here with a sell order. Now, as soon as the prices hit this level, the prices again came down. Getting my point, everyone? Is this clear to you? Is this clear to you? Yes. Now, let's see another example. We'll make it more clear. Yogita ji, the chances are very low. The chances are very low. I'll tell you the reason why the chances are low, because it takes a lot of effort to analyze a stock. Okay, they have their entire team working day and night for them to analyze a stock. Okay, it takes a lot of time and effort to analyze a stock. So it's not easy to, quickly switch your investment to another stock. Okay, it will require another, great effort to analyze the other stock. Okay, see here. Now, what has happened here again? Tell me. In these two candles, what has happened in these two candles? What happened in these two candles here? Base candles, right? They have formed a base candles, isn't it? Consolidation, accumulation are the base candles. And as soon as the number of buyers were more than the number of sellers, so in these two candles, what's happening? In these two candles, the buyers are equal to the number of sellers here, isn't it? In these two candles. In these two candles, the buyers are equal to the number of sellers, right? But what happened in the next candle here? Or this candle? Now see these two candles. What happened in these two candles? The prices went up quite sharply from this level, isn't it? The prices went up from this level quite sharply up. Now, what might have happened on this level? Law of demand. Just purely understand law of demand here. The buyers were more than the number of sellers, isn't it? That's what the law of demand tells you. And that's the reason the prices have gone up. Yes. Now see what has happened. Now, if I just mark this level here, see what happened. The prices tested my level, just touched my level, and boom. Getting my point, everyone here? Understanding the concept here, the concept with the difference between the base candle and the leg candle. Can you clearly visualize now? Can you clearly visualize now the difference between the base candle and the leg candle now? Absolutely, yes, the demand zone. Marking I have not completed. No, Chandraji, I have not completed the marking as of now. Just understand the concept. I will tell you each and everything. Just give me a check regarding the concept here. The concept of base candle and the leg candle is clear to everyone. I have 105 participants. Any general logic? Just give me a moment. Any general logic for when to buy and when to sell? Absolutely, yes, Jayaprakash. That's the entire thing, no? Where to buy or when to buy, that's the point. I am just step by step coming to that point only. If you see, I'll be coming to that point step by step, not, randomly. If I tell you randomly, you will not be able to understand until unless I give you a proper logic. Okay, since it's not a doji, how to properly decide is it to be a base candle, because there were a lot of small candle. I'll tell you, Shreshji. Okay, just as of now, just understand base candles, just a small bodied candle. As of now, just try and understand. No, it's not necessary that a base candle is always a doji candle. Okay, it's not necessary that a base candle is always a doji candle. Okay, base candle means a small bodied candle where you see the prices are not going anywhere. Now, if you see this here, in these two candles, can you see prices going anywhere, Sherji? Tell me. Just see this. Just try and see this, that the prices are not going anywhere here. Okay. In these two candles, are the prices going anywhere? Are the prices moving anywhere? It's trading in a very narrow range, isn't it? The prices are trading in a very narrow range. But what happens after that candle? From this green candle, what happens? The prices zoomed up quite sharply, isn't it? Am I right or wrong, friends here? Tell me, am I right or wrong here? Yes. So base candle means the prices are not going anywhere. The prices are trading in a narrow range. The prices are trading like this, sideways. And leg candle means the prices are moving like this, either upside or downside. Desai ji, let's not get into the technicals. Okay, let's not get into the technicals, that the hammer, the evening, morning star. Let's not get into that. Let's stick to demand and supply, and let's sort this out first. What about the previous two candles? In this candle, so I have not told you the Sachinji, I have not told you the pattern here. Okay, what pattern you need to see? Okay, what pattern you need to see? Here again, it's accumulation only. Here again, it's accumulation only, but unfortunately, the price has not come down to this level. Okay, here you can see accumulation again. Yes. The prices have moved up here. The prices have moved up here. Sachinji, yes or no? Are you with me? The prices have moved up here. Are you with me, Sachinji? Sachinji? Yes. Who is the clear winner on this candle? Who is the clear winner on this candle, Sachinji? Buyers, right? Buyers were the clear winners here. Now, as far as these two candles are concerned, who is a clear winner here? Who is a clear winner? Who is a clear winner? Ideally, if you see, no one is a clear winner here. The prices have gone sideways. Neither the prices have gone like this, or nor the prices have come down like this. Yes, getting my point here? Getting my point here? So what has happened here? What has happened here? In this area, there was an accumulation. Yes. Then again the number of buyers were more than the number of sellers here. Yes, and the prices started moving up. Then again accumulation happened here in these two red candles. Again accumulation happened here, and then the prices finally gave a long jump. Okay, and then the prices again gave a long jump here. Demand equals to supply means sideways, base candles. Demand equals to supply means base candles. Okay, means the number of buyers and the number of sellers are equal here. No one is a clear winner. No one is the clear winner. Accumulation, it's a buy phenomena. Chandra ji, you need to see how the prices are moving. Okay, after the accumulation, how the prices are moving, that we need to see. After the accumulation, if the prices are moving upwards, which means there is a huge buy order as per the law of demand, because the prices are moving upwards. Similarly, after the accumulation, if the prices are moving downwards, which means as per the law of supply, the number of sellers are more. Getting the concept here? Understand the concept here. We will get into the nitty-gritties. Don't worry about it. Okay, understand the concept here of the base candle and of the leg candles here, guys. Just try and understand this much. Okay, if this is clear, I'll make sure that you will understand the entire thing. Okay, don't worry about it. Getting my point here? Just try and understand the difference between base and leg and what happens in a base candle and what happens in a leg candles. There will be some nitty-gritties. Sooner or later, all those nitty-gritties will get clear. Okay, now, yes, now let's see candlesticks here. And yes, Jayaprakash ji, you can use it for international markets as well. In international markets as well, it's the buyers and the sellers only, isn't it? It's the buyers and the sellers only, right? Now, base candles. Now, how to identify base candles. Just hang on, guys. Everything will get clear. Okay, everything will get clear. Just hang on here. Just see this. A candle is green or red and the other day opened at a different price. How did this happen? Naveen ji, it happens because of the buying and selling activity. Okay, the prices opened higher because the buyers were more. The prices opened lower because the sellers were more. Okay. Now, base candles. Now, how to understand the base candles? Now, let's see the base candles. Candle body is less than equal to half of the range. Now, I'm sure everyone is clear with what is body and what is range. Yes? Is there a confusion with what is body and what is range? Now, tell me what is body and what is range. I want answer from all the 105 participants here. What is body? What is range? Please tell me. What is the formula? How we will understand this is the body of the candle and this is the range of the candle? What is the formula? So body is the difference of open and close, isn't it? The difference of open and close, whereas range is the difference of high and low. Isn't it? Now let's see this. So base candle is when body body means open and close. The difference of open and close is less than equal to 50% of the range. Now range is, body is open and close, the difference of open and close, and range is high minus low divided by 2. Okay, range is high minus low. Now divide range by 2. Take the 50% of the range. Okay, now if the 50% of the range is less than equal to the body, if 50% of the range is less than equal to the body, it will be a base candle. It implies the body will be smaller here, narrow bodied candles. The body of the candles will be very, very narrow here. Okay, the body of the candles will be very, very narrow here. Similarly, what about the leg candles here? What about the leg candles here? Leg candle means when the body is greater than the 50% of the range. So range divided by 2, yes, and when the body means open and close, when the open and close is greater than the 50% of the range, it will be a big bodied candle. It will be a big bodied candle. So the entire game revolves around the body of the candle. Okay, the entire game revolves around the body of the candle. Yes, big fat bodies. Big fat bodies represent leg candles. Small thin bodies represent base candles. Is this clear how to now identify the base candles and the leg candles here? Yes? Okay. Excellent, guys. Excellent. Now, this is a leg candle here. Yes, this is a green. Now, how is the body of this candle? How is the body of this green candle, guys? How is the body of this green candle? Huge, right? It's a big candle, isn't it? It's a big candle. Similarly, see this candle, this red candle. How is the body of this red candle? It's huge, it's big, right? Now, see all these candles here. All these candles here. See all these candles here? The body are smaller, isn't it? The bodies are small here. So this is a green candle. Green candle also means rally, right? This is a red drop candle, so it is also called as drop. So this is rally. This is base. Accumulation. Accumulation happens in base candle, isn't it, guys? We have just now understood this. Accumulation happens in base candles, right? So this is a rally, base, and then a drop. Now, similarly, see this. This is a leg candle here. This is a leg candle here. Now, this is a small bodied base candle, and again, this is a leg candle here. So what is happening here? Prices are dropping. Then it's a base, and then it's a drop here. Yes, so it's a drop, base, and then a drop here. See this. Now the Bajaj Finance example that we have taken here, what was this example here? This is Bajaj Finance. This is the same example that we have taken here. This is drop. Then the middle candle is the base. And this is again a drop here. Isn't it? drop, base, and then a drop. Clear? Yes. Now, similarly, it's a leg candle here. This is a big candle, big bodied candle. Yes, can you see candle is huge, isn't it, guys? The body of this candle is huge. Yes. Similarly, body of green candle is also huge. Yes, both the leg candles having huge bodies. Now, how about these candles? Small bodied, right? So these will be categorized as base. So it's a drop here. It's a drop here, then base, and it's a rally. So what is the pattern here? It's a drop, base, and then a rally. Similarly, what is happening here? This is a leg candle, green, rally. So this is a rally here. Then these are small candles here, base, and this is again a leg candle here. So this is again a rally candle. So what is this pattern here? Rally, base, and then a rally. So we will go more in detail. As of now, just try and understand this, okay? And we will go more in detail about these patterns, okay, in the coming up sessions. Now, please tell me the highlighted candle. Highlighted candle is a base candle or a leg candle? Everyone, please answer. Highlighted candle is a base candle or a leg candle? First picture. First picture. Yes, it's a leg candle. Okay, now let's come to the second picture. The highlighted candle. Only tell me the highlighted candle, guys. Highlighted by yellow color. Base, right? Now let's come to the third candle, third picture, the highlighted candle. Third is rally, absolutely. So this is leg, this is base, this is leg. Okay, now the fourth picture. Let's come to the fourth picture here. Yellow highlighted candle, only the yellow highlighted candle. Yes, it's again leg. Now let's come to the fifth candle here. Fifth candle, fifth picture, sorry. Fifth picture. It's a leg candle, absolutely. Absolutely fantastic, friends. Sixth picture, let's come to the sixth picture. Yes, sixth picture. It's a base. Yes. Okay, now seventh picture. Let's come to the seventh picture. Seventh picture is again leg. Eighth picture. Yes, this is again base. Now, ninth picture here. This is again base. Yes, 10th picture. 10th picture is leg. Yeah, 11th picture, leg. And 12th picture, base. Clear? Everyone? Eleventh, can you explain? It's a huge bodied candle, no? Check the body of the candle. It's a huge bodied candle, no? Pradeep ji? It's a huge body candle. Yeah, so it's a leg candle, no? Any confusions here? Any confusions? Any questions here? Any confusions? Any questions here? Clear the difference between the base and the leg here? In 11th, or all are leg candle, right? It's been named like that, Nigudkarji. It's been named like that. Okay, base. It's been named like that. Yes. Now let's take a break here. Let's take a break here, and after the break, we will continue with the topic of with our topic. Leg लंबे होते हैं, absolutely. कृष्णन, sorry, गोपेंद्र जी, गोपेंद्र शर्मा जी, लेग जो होगा उसका बॉडी हमेशा बड़ा होगा. ओके, एंड बेस जो होगा उसका बॉडी हमेशा छोटा होगा. ओके, लेट्स टेक अ ब्रेक हियर, एंड after the break we will continue with our topic. Yes, Sachin ji, the leg candles, sellers are the clear winner. Okay, red candle, sellers are the clear winners. Green candle, buyers are the clear winners. Welcome back, friends. Am I audible to everyone? Yes, am I audible? Okay. Shall we go ahead now? Shall we go ahead? So any questions, any confusions till that point? Till the point we have left the topic? Any questions, any confusions till the point we have left the topic? Okay. How are multiple base and leg candles formed at similar levels? Rekha ji, we'll come to that point. Okay. It's a question which will be answered later on. Okay. Yes, in some cases there are more than one basis. Jayaramji, the same question is being asked by Rekha ji. Okay, so these questions will be answered later on. Don't worry. Absolutely yes, Pradeep ji. They are having small bodies. Base candles having small bodies, whereas leg candles having big bodies. Why small bodies? Because the prices are going sideways there. No clear winner. Okay, no clear winner. Whereas when it comes to leg candles, there is a clear winner. There is a clear winner. That's the reason. Now, let's see this. Now, this is very, very important here, guys. This topic is very crucial for your understanding. I hope till this point everything is clear. Okay, now this is again a very important. It will create the base for you. Okay, it will cement the base for you, the base for demand and supply. Okay, please be very, very concentrated here. Now, core strategy, supply and demand, learn how markets really work and the two mistakes of the novice buyers. Okay, the novice traders, the buyers and the sellers. So two mistakes of sellers and the two mistakes of buyers. Now, core strategy principle. What is the core strategy principle? The demand and supply principle, the lowest risk, highest reward and highest probability entry into the market is at or near in turn in price. Okay, is at or near the turn in price. Turn in price means the prices are turning around. Getting my point? Yes, so the lowest risk, so the risk at this point will be lowest, isn't it? At this point, the risk will be lowest because it's the turning point in the market, isn't it? It's the turning point in the market. Now, the lowest risk, highest reward. Why highest reward? Because we are timing our entry to perfection. Okay, because we are timing our entry to perfection. We are buying at a level where the buyers are more than the number of sellers, isn't it? And we are selling at a level where the sellers are more than the number of buyers. Yes, so we have the lowest risk, highest reward means we are taking the highest possible target here. Okay, and highest probability entry point into the market is at or near the turn in price. Okay, now this means we need to be able to time the market's turning point in advance. This means we need to be able to time the market's turning point. We have to time this. We have to time these turning points in advance with a very high degree of accuracy. Time it to perfection. Okay, we should be able to time it to perfection. So with a very high degree of accuracy. Now, market prices turn at a price level where supply and demand is out of balance. Okay, from where the prices will turn? Tell me, guys, from where the prices will turn? The prices will turn where the supply and demand is out of balance, isn't it? If the supply and demand is balanced, the prices will go like this. Yes, if the prices are balanced, the prices will go like this. If the supply and demand is imbalance, which means if buyers are greater than the sellers, What will happen to the price? The prices will go like this. If the sellers are greater than the buyers, what will happen? The prices will go like this. Getting my point, everyone here? Am I clear here? Yes? Okay, let's move ahead. Now, where do market prices turn? Demand. Okay, demand, not support. Why not support? Because support is a, if you guys remember, I've told you support is a price point, isn't it? Support is a price point. Whereas demand is a price range. Please note this down, guys. Please do not forget this. Please note this down on your notebooks. Demand, not support. Support is a price point where demand is a price range. Price turns higher at a price level where demand exceeds supply, where the buyers are more than the number of sellers. Okay. Again, supply, not resistance. Resistance again means price point. Whereas supply means price range. Okay, supply means price range, resistance means price point. So price turns lower at a price level where supply exceeds demand, where sellers are greater than the number of buyers. Okay, that's what happened. That's what we have learned, isn't it? That's what we have learned till this point. Yes. So who is on the other side of your trade? Who is on the other side of your trade? If we are a professional trader, okay, if we are a professional trader, who is on the other side of your trade? The novice traders. Yes, if we are a professional trader, we are trading with the professional traders, isn't it? With the help of this strategy, we are trading with the professionals. And when we are trading with the professionals, who is on the other side of our trade? The novice traders. The novice traders are on the other side of our trade. Now, human emotions. The human emotions of fear and greed are clearly seen on the price chart if you know what you are looking for. Okay. Now, see this. This is how a chart looks like. Yes or no, friends? This is how a chart look like. Yes. Now, see here, what is happening here? What is happening here? On this candle? What is happening here on this candle? It's a drop here. Who is a clear winner here? Who is a clear winner? The sellers are the clear winner, isn't it? The sellers are the clear winner. Now tell me what is happening on this candle. What is happening on this candle? This is a base candle. No one is a clear winner, right? No one is a clear winner, isn't it? It's a base candle and no one is a clear winner, isn't it? Yes or no, everyone? Consolidation, accumulation. Absolutely yes. Now, at this candle, the buyers are equal to the number of sellers, isn't it? The price have not moved much. The price has not moved much. Now, what has happened here afterwards? After this candle, what has happened here, here, and here? The sellers were clear winners, and because at this candle, what happened? The sellers were greater than the number of buyers here, right? And the prices crashed like anything, isn't it? The prices crashed like anything. Now, same example we have seen on the Bajaj Finance chart, isn't it? The same example we have seen on the Bajaj Finance chart. Yes or no? Yes or no? The same example we have seen on the Bajaj Finance chart. Same thing has happened there. Now, what has happened here? Now, let's mark this level. Yes? Okay. Now, how about this candle? Who is a clear winner here? How about this candle? Who is a clear winner here? Who is a clear winner here? It's a leg candle. Who is a clear winner? The buyers were the clear winner. Okay. Now what's happening in these candles here? Yes. No clear winner here. The prices are going sideways in these four candles. The prices are moving sideways in these four candles, right? So what is happening here? The buyers are equal to the number of sellers here, isn't it? The buyers are equal to the number of sellers. Yes or no, everyone? Yes. Now what has happened on this candle? What has happened on this candle? Again, the buyers were greater than the number of sellers. The buyers were the clear winners. Same on this candle. Same on this candle, isn't it? Yes. Yes, that is what has happened. Are you able to clearly identify this, or are you able to see this very clearly? Visualize this very clearly, guys. Now let's mark this as well. Okay. Now what happened? As soon as the price again touched the same zone. What happened as soon as the price again touched the same zone? Now on this candle, let's suppose there were 50 lakh orders outstanding here and 50 lakh orders outstanding here. Okay. At this candle here, 10 lakh orders got filled. Here 10 lakh orders got filled, isn't it? Here still 40 lakh orders are pending. Here still 40 lakh orders are pending. What will happen? What will happen to the prices? What will happen to the prices? 40 lakh sell order is still pending here. Yes, 40 lakh order is pending here for sell. What will happen here? The number of sellers are more than the number of buyers. As per the law of supply, what will happen? The prices will go down. Okay. Similarly, at this level, 10 lakh quantity got executed. Okay, 10 lakh buy quantity got executed. Here, 40 lakh quantity is still pending. What will happen to the prices? 40 lakh buy quantity is still pending. What will happen to the prices? As per the law of demand, the buyers are more than the number of sellers. The prices will go up, and that is what has happened here. The prices will go up. Now, as soon as the prices again touch my level, my 40 lakh quantity will start getting a fill here. As soon as the prices again hit the same level, that 40 lakh quantity order will start getting a fill. Yes. What it will do? It will again create a selling pressure on the prices. It will again create. So again on these four candles, what is happening? On these, three candles, what is happening? On these three candles, what is happening here, guys? Accumulation, right? And on this red candle, what happened? Because again the number of sellers were more than the number of buyers, the prices crashed like anything, isn't it? The prices crashed like anything. Similarly, the prices came and hit this zone. So now, as and when the prices hit this zone, the remaining 40 lakh quantity order started getting fill here. The remaining 40 lakh quantity buyers will start getting a fill here, isn't it? Yes or no, everyone? The buy order will start getting executed. What it will do? It will create a buy pressure in the prices, and what will happen? Again, the prices start moving upwards. Again, the prices will start moving upwards. Am I clear on this point, everyone? Am I clear on this point, everyone? Are you able to visualize this? Are you able to visualize this? Yes, the same thing we have seen on the chart sometime back. The same thing we have seen on the chart sometime back. Now, the origin of any move, the origin means this point. Okay, origin means this point. This point. Origin means these 2 points. This is origin. The origin of any move in price is where supply and demand are out of balance. Okay, this is the origin from where the prices have actually dropped. This is the origin from where the prices have actually came up. Okay, the origin of any move in price is where supply and demand are out of balance. Okay, now this is where we find low risk, high reward, high probability entry points into the market. Getting my point? This is where we will find low risk, high reward, and high probability entry points into the market. Are we clear on this point? Everyone, we have 104 participants right now. Am I clear with this? This is very, very crucial, guys. Now tell me if you have any confusions, any queries here. Tell me any confusions, any queries here. Okay? Excellent, guys. Excellent. Now, who is on the other side? This is the point. Yes. So Renuka ji, a very good question. Renuka ji has asked me, this is the point where we buy stocks. Okay, this is the point we buy stocks. Now let me just remove all this. Okay, now this move, tell me about this move. Can we predict this move, guys? Can we predict this move? I want a simple yes or no. Can we predict this move? No. Okay, we cannot predict this move. We cannot predict this move. We are not astrologers. We are analysts. We are traders. We cannot predict this move. Yes, once this move has happened, or this move has happened, we have identified this move. Okay, once this move has happened, we have identified this move, that there is a big buyer, big seller standing here. We have identified this move and we see that a big seller is standing at this level. Okay, now where we'll be selling? Well, we will be participating with the seller at this point. Okay, now similarly, this move, this big buy move, we are not astrologers. Once it has happened, then we will identify it. Okay, once it has happened, only then we will be able to identify it. Once we have identified it, now we can see that a big buyer is standing at this point, isn't it? Now we can see with a confidence that a big buyer is standing here because of the price movement, and when the prices come back to this level, we will participate with the big buyer at this level. So we will sell at this level and we will buy at this level, not at these levels. Are we clear on this point? Are we pretty clear on this point? Okay, fantastic. Okay, yes. Now who is on the other side of your trade? If we are a professional trader, who is on the other side of the trade? The amateurs. The amateurs are the other side of the trade. The amateur or novice traders buy at retail prices and sell at wholesale prices. So novice traders, what does the novice trader do? Novice trader buys at retail prices. So novice trader buys at this level. And when the prices starts coming down, he gets panicked, and he sells at this level. So novice trader buys at retail prices, means they buy at expensive prices and they sell it at wholesale prices. Clear? So the professional trader simply trades with the amateurs. Professional trader simply trades against the amateurs. Now, if you have seen, or if you have noticed, guys, previously you were buying or selling at a wrong price or wrong level, isn't it? You were buying or selling at a wrong level, and whenever you have bought, you have noticed that the prices have actually started coming down, isn't it? After you have bought, you might have noticed that the prices have actually started coming down, and you would have thought that someone is checking my position, right? Someone is checking my position, and whenever I am buying, the prices are going down and I'm exiting the position. And whenever I'm selling, whenever I'm exiting the position, the prices again turn into my favor. Have you noticed this phenomena many a times in your trading, isn't it, guys? Have you noticed this phenomena in your trading many a times? The reason is we buy at a wrong place and we sell it at a wrong place. We enter at a wrong area, and that's the reason we think that there is someone who is watching our position. There is no one who is watching our position, guys. Okay, it's just that we are taking a wrong entries. Clear? Yes? Okay, excellent. Now, what are the two key buying mistakes? What are the two mistakes that a novice trader makes? Tell me, guys. It's very easy. Try to guess. Okay, just try and guess it. The two key buying mistakes. What are the two key buying mistakes of a novice buyer? Buy at a higher level. Absolutely right. Buy at a retail level. Absolutely right. So buying after a rally in price, isn't it? After the price have gone up, they start buying after seeing the price momentum, isn't it? After seeing the price momentum, when they see prices moving up, they see the price momentum and then they try to enter into the stock, isn't it? Buying after a rally in price, buying after the price have already gone up, and buying at a price level where supply exceeds demand, buying at a level where a institutional seller is selling, a big seller is selling, buying at a price level where sellers are more than the number of buyers. Okay. Getting my point, everyone? So novice buyers are buying after a rally in price, as and when they see prices moving up, they try to buy at various levels, isn't it? They buy expensive, and when they buy at this level, the professional sellers are selling at this level. The professional seller is selling at this level, and what happens? The prices again come down from that level. Now, similarly, tell me the two key selling mistakes here. Again, they are very easy. Two key selling mistakes. Absolutely, sell at lower prices, right? Sell at lower prices. So selling after a decline in price, selling after the prices have already gone down. Okay, selling after the prices have already gone down and selling at a price level where buyers exceed the number of sellers. Buyers are more than the number of sellers, isn't it? So they are selling, they panic at this level and they exit the position. And what happens? At this level, the professional buyer is buying at this level, and here the prices starts moving again in the up direction. So professionals are buying from the novice sellers. So novice sellers are selling and professional buyers are buying. So novices sellers are selling after a decline in price. Okay, they panic here, the decline in price, and at a price level where the buyers are more than the number of sellers, where the professionals are standing with the buy orders. Getting my point, everyone? Is this clear to everyone? The analogy is clear to everyone? So where are the market turning points? Price in any market turns at a price level where demand and supply are most out of balance. Okay, price turns from where? Price turns from a level where there is a imbalance between the buyers and the sellers. There is an imbalance between the buyers and sellers. You will see prices turning around. Yes. Now, who is on the other side of your trade? It's a novice trader. We are participating with the professionals here. We are participating with the professionals here, and hence, who is on the other side of the trade? The novice buyers, the novice traders. Now, it's very beautifully written here. It's very, very beautifully written here. Trading is simply a transfer of money from those who don't know what they are doing into the accounts of those who do. Okay, so trading is simply the transfer of funds from the accounts of those who don't know what they are doing in the market into the accounts of those who know what they are doing in the market. Okay, so it's a transfer of funds from an uninformed or illiterate in terms of stock market. Okay, in India, that's a huge problem, guys. It's a huge problem. Everybody wants to invest into the markets. Everybody wants to make money from the markets, but without having a proper education. Everyone feels that it's just a gambling. It's just like gambling, and any Tom, Dick, and Harry can enter the market and make money from the markets. But that's not the correct picture. And we realize that after making huge losses. One day or the other, we realize that, but after incurring huge cost. Isn't it? So trading is simply transfer of funds from the account of illiterates into the account of literates. That's it. Yes? Getting my point, everyone? Any questions here? So that's it from my end, guys. Any questions? When so much of knowledge is available in the market, why people are losing money? People are losing money because they are not taking that knowledge seriously. Now, I'll give you an example here. When you have asked me this question, let me just give you a very small example here. What do you do? What is your profession? Chandrakanji, what is your profession? Are you a businessman or are you a professional? You're doing a job, you're an engineer, right? You might have done BTech, isn't it? Or an MSc in IT. Yeah, you are an engineer, civil engineer. You are a civil engineer, you have done BTech, right? If I'm not wrong, you have done your BTech and your MTech, isn't it? Now you are an engineer, BE, okay, engineering, okay? So you are an engineer in some of the other organization because you hold that education with you, isn't it? Because you hold that education. If you would have been just a 12th pass, do you think you would have got that position? Do you think you would have got that position? No, right? You had that education. You had that education to qualify for that job, isn't it? Or to qualify for that business, you had that education, you had that experience to qualify. Similarly, in the markets, the knowledge is available, but people are not ready to take that knowledge because they are fooled by financial advisors, they are fooled by their friends, they are fooled by their colleagues. Okay, they are fooled by the persons whom they trust the most. Okay, that's the reason in Indian markets, the Indian markets is still immature. Okay, the Indian markets is still immature because of the poor literacy rate in India. Getting my point? Yes. Any more questions here? Any more questions here? So that's a very small example here. What is the percentage of novice buyers in the market? Renuka ji, 95%, 95 to 98%. How to identify demand and supply zone? Sumanta ji, that will come up in the coming up sessions. That will come up. Only 3 to 5%. Only 3 to 5% in Indian markets they are educated. Only 3 to 5%. The ones who make money, the ones who make the majority of the money in the markets, they are the top 5%. Rest 95% are illiterate. Now you can understand yourself the opportunity here. Okay, now you can understand the opportunity in the market, how much money you can make in the market. You are trading, you will be trading against those 95% of the traders, and you will be participating with the 5%. So what do you think? What would be your winning percentage? What do you think? What would be your winning percentage? Or I won't say the percentage, what would be your probability? Okay, let me talk about in terms of probability. Okay, will be a high probability, isn't it? Yes. Okay, any more questions here that I have missed? Any more questions that I have possibly missed? Okay, is possible to trade intraday? Okay, it's possible to trade intraday daily basis? Yes, absolutely, it's possible to intraday. So you're saying we have to wait for next demand and supply signal? It may, yes, you have to wait. Absolutely, you have to wait. Markets is a patience game, Nigudkar ji. Markets is a patience game. If you don't have patience, this is not the market for you. Okay, bluntly, I'll tell you this very bluntly. If you don't have patience, this is not the playground for you. We can be able to identify before novice buyers make a move. Novice buyers doesn't make a move. Okay, they don't know what they are doing in the market. Okay, they don't know what they are doing in the market. The moves are being created by the instis, the big players, the big fishes in the market. Sankil ji and Mr. Roy and Swati ji. Okay, Sankil ji and Swati ji, there is a topic on stock selection as well. So I'll be covering that in the stock selection. Don't you worry, guys. We have planned this entire program in such a way that I will be covering each and everything. I'll be teaching you the strategy. I will be teaching you the risk management. I will be teaching you the order placement. I will be teaching you stock selection, everything. Okay. Suppose I want to know how the stocks move in the next 2 days, which chart, that we will come up. Okay. That is something which is next up. What is the reason of sharp fall in market on a particular day? It's basically, it could be n number of reasons there, Sanjay ji. Okay, it could be n number of reasons there. Could be any news in the market, could be buying selling activity in the market. Okay, it could be anything. It could be anything. Government decisions. Okay, it could be anything. Sumanta ji, you watch the recordings. Okay, I suggest you watch the recordings. How come their order pending continues? Niresh ji, what do you think? If they have identified, or if they have decided to buy at the example that I have given to you, 100 to 102 rupee range, what do you think? They will start buying at higher levels? They will buy at 105, 110 as the price goes, they will continue buying? No, right? They won't buy because see here, they won't buy because it will be a huge cost. Their cost will be huge. Okay, their cost will be very huge if if they deny their range, or if they go beyond their range. They have come up with a proposition. Now, when someone is buying 50 lakh shares, okay, if someone is buying 50 lakh shares, don't you think he would have analyzed it to perfection? Tell me yes or no. If I have to invest 5 crore rupees or 10 crore rupees, don't you think I will not let any stone unturned before I take a decision? I will not let any stone unturned if I want to invest 5 crore or 10 crore rupees at something. Yes. So don't you think they will come up with the best possible rate? Getting my point? Am I making sense here, guys? Am I making sense here? Niresh ji, I hope my answer is clear to you. But how to find these big, so that's coming up, Nikita ji. Okay, that will come up. Okay, so that's it from my end, guys. Okay, that's it from my end. Let's wrap this session up. Okay. In the coming up sessions, I will be covering each and everything. Okay, I will be covering up each and every question. What is your question, Yogita ji? I have not seen your question, Yogita ji. Okay, but every time enters a market, opposite is of big seller to form. But every time when huge buyers enter the market, opposite is also big seller to form base candles only. Okay. Now, if there is a big buyer that is entering, okay, if there is a big buyer in the market, if a big buyer has put a 50 lakh order, okay, do you think now if there is a big seller of 50 lakh, okay, a big buyer has entered into the market, and at the same point a big seller has also entered into the market, okay, a 50 lakh buy on quantities there and a 50 lakh sell quantities there. Do you think the prices will move anywhere? There will be a fight between the buyers and sellers because the number of buyers are equal to the number of sellers, isn't it? Yogita ji, getting my point here? Getting my point here? That's what I'm trying to understand. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No, Yogita ji, just listen to me carefully. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If a 50 lakh buy quantity is there and similarly a 50 lakh sell order is also there, do you think the prices will move? The buyer is equal to the number of sellers, isn't it? The prices will not move, right? Yogita ji, I want an answer from you. Yes or no? Yogita ji, can you answer my question, yes or no? I have understood your question. Now first answer my question, okay? If there is 50 lakh buyer and there is a 50 lakh seller, will the prices move? No, the prices will not move. Now, if the prices are moving, let's suppose if the prices are moving up, what do you think would have happened there? If the prices are moving up, what do you think would have happened there? Think in terms of law of demand and law of supply. More buyers, isn't it, Yogita ji? Yogita ji? Yes or no? Yes, because the prices are moving up, absolutely the buyers will be more than the number of sellers, right? Exactly. Similarly, if the prices have gone down, at some point, what do you think would have happened? The sellers were more or the buyers were more? The sellers were more, isn't it? Now we have to identify those areas where there is such activity has happened. Okay, we have to identify such areas where such activity has happened, and when the prices again come back to that area, we will take our decision. Okay, we will buy or we will sell. Now it's clear to you, Yogita ji? Okay. Okay. Our demand supply marking might have happened on the same time when there was a news or there was a big order. So how can we do our decision next time on the same levels? Nigurkar ji, okay. Even if there is a news, okay, let me just clarify it to you. Even if there is a news and there are no buyers, do you think the prices will go automatically on the basis of news? There is a news, but there are zero buyers. Do you think the prices will go up? No, right? No, right? You need both hands. You need both hands to clap. If I have only one hand, can I clap? I cannot clap, right? So there is a news and there are buyers as well. There is a positive news and hence more number of buyers. There is a negative news, hence more number of sellers there. If the news is negative, would you buy or would you sell? Tell me, Nigudkarji. If a news is negative, if I feel that the news is negative, I will sell or I will buy. Sell. If the news is positive, I will buy or I will sell. If the news is positive, I will buy, isn't it? So there is a news plus there are the buyers and sellers as well. Now you have got my point. Your question is cleared now. Your question is answered. Nigudkar ji. Sachin ji, we don't know. Is how can we do that next time? Because there are pending orders still there, right? Because there are pending orders still there, and because of the pending orders, because the number of buyers were more than the number of sellers, the prices have gone up. It's not just the news, right? It's the buyers as well. Okay, only the news cannot pull the prices, right? There has to be a buying activity, only then the prices will move up. So now when there is a buying activity and there the prices, there the number of buyers are more than the number of sellers, and that's the reason the prices have moved up. So when the next time the prices will come back to that zone, the outstanding number of buyers will still, will start buying and the prices will again go up. Okay, so you will get clarity when we talk in more in detail. Okay, Nigudkar ji, we will talk more in detail. You will get the clarity then. Okay. Okay, guys. So that's it from my end. Okay, that's it from my end. Let's check tomorrow's timing and then we can just wrap this session up. I'm only answering ladies. So Nigudkar ji is a lady. I doubt Chandrakant ji is a lady. Chandra ji. And I've answered your question as well, isn't it? So I don't know whether you are a male or a female, Chandra ji. Please, please disclose your genders as well, guys. After you ask me the question, please disclose the gender so that I'll only answer female questions. Okay. From now on, please disclose your gender. So if your gender is male, I will not answer. If your gender is female, only then I'll answer. Okay. I know you are kidding and I am also kidding. Yes, so tomorrow it's 22nd of May and the timings will remain same. It's 22nd, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, so let's meet tomorrow sharp at 11 o'clock. Yes, so let's meet tomorrow sharp at 11 o'clock. Okay, bye guys, take care. I hope you liked the session. I hope you liked today's session. Yes. Okay, excellent, guys. Okay, bye, guys. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow sharp at 11 o'clock. Bye. Take care.